Hello, Twin Flames. Oh my goodness, this is my third time trying to record this particular pickup card, and I'm just having to roll with it right now. You know, it is Mercury retrograde shadow period, and I am feeling it more than usual. So you know, my Mercury's in Gemini, and I don't even know. And this Mercury retrograde's in Scorpio, so that, you know, makes sense. Anyway, hello. I'm so happy to be here. I am very excited because there's just been a huge energy shift. I hope that you are feeling it. There's been a lot of downloads coming through, and you know, it does seem like the masculine has had a very intense week doing some work that's visible to a lot of us. So I'm going to go ahead and channel some messages for the collective here while I shuffle and make these 4 piles. And you know, I did get through one entire pile last time, and then someone called on my phone. I tried to save it and it just disappeared. So it was very, very interesting. And, you know, so I do want to tell you the message coming through from the collective is very specific for me from the masculine of moving forward and not dragging everything from the past into the future. In fact, basically what they want you to do is set it on fire and push it off a cliff and forget it ever existed. So Spirit is giving me this image of the relationship having been like a building. So, you know, we can talk about the root chakra, we can talk about firm foundations, whatever you want to, however you want to talk about it. But basically they're saying like what you're trying to do is you're trying to take this building apart piece by piece and save each piece to try to build the new building. And they don't want to build a building out of the old pieces. They want to build a whole new building. If you have gotten some communication or contact or download, you know, that from your counterpart, you may sense that everything is just completely new and different. And it may have come as quite a shock to you that the transformation that was taking place in silence. It does seem like some people have been in quite a bit of communication this year, and some have been in none. So I do feel like, oh, we had a jumper. Oh, so interesting. Isn't that interesting? Because it kind of goes against what I am talking about here, and that's the 7 of Cups. And actually, I'm reading that right now as not options of people, but seeing a lot of new options in life. Like, what's actually coming through is creativity and how they're emotionally connecting to their creative body right now, and that it's giving them a lot of options to think about this new life that they will build. When I did this reading previously, there was a jumper and it was the Hierophant in reverse. So it was a very strong message again that they were ready to go against tradition or norms or have a different sort of relationship than they were previously willing to have, like in terms of considering what they wanted to do in the relationship, is what I got out of it. And this kind of fits in with this particular message. So we're going to have 4 piles today. This doesn't have a specific theme, except I can feel the theme coming through. It's about choice and action. We'll see how it plays out. And that's about all I have. So go ahead and pick your piles. I'm going to get myself set up here. And they want me to turn over the top card. Don't read oracles in reverse. There we go. So we have the Neptune dragon, Thor's red, black, and gold dragon, the royal blue and gold dragon, and the rainbow dragon. And I'm going to go ahead and get started on pile 1. Hello, pile 1. Oh, and I'd like to actually, all of you, to know that I am offering some gigs on Fiverr. If you want any of those, I'll go ahead and leave the link in the description box below. And if you do order the soulmate reading, go ahead and tell me when you order it that you are a twin, and I'll read it a little bit differently. Hi, pal 1. Okay, we are going to start off with your tarot. Nice, beautiful. All right. Interesting. Oh, that's not the deck that I thought it was. All right. Well, that's so interesting, isn't it? Okay, we're going to roll with that. That's so funny. Meant to be, right? Okay, so we have our beautiful masculines here, and sitting in their emotional power. And they have decided, this is very super clear to me, that they have done their work. And just as I was talking about in the channeled message in the beginning, that they have decided basically to move forward with this relationship, even though they're not telling you that yet. They have let go of any kind of burden that they had. They have been doing their work. Wow. And they may still be acting quite immature. And you may be like, what are you talking about? They aren't doing anything, but they are. And they're afraid of telling you any of this, honestly. They're very afraid of having an emotional conversation with you. Wow, so much water. This is really a lot of water and very, very high vibration. They are channeling the Christ light right now. And Neptunian energy, they are going through a gigantic transformation, and they are seeing things from a very high, hugely transformative perspective. They are seeing you as the Queen of Swords, and I am getting Libra energy in this pile, so happy birthday to you if you're a Libra. I'm getting a mixture of water and air and some Scorpio here, of course, which is water, but Scorpio, Pisces, and Libra especially, that's about all we have is swords. I mean, a little bit of fire. So, you've got 2 very heavy Scorpio cards, and I am going to say that this will probably move forward in Scorpio season or after we pass through it, because I do think that there's going to be, the work's going to continue into Scorpio season. You have 2 cards of Christ light, and love. And it's the causal chakra is being indicated here, which is above your crown. It's a 9th dimensional chakra, and it's way out there. It's just really, really high vibrational, you know. And then you have this Neptunian energy, which is helping you access the soul wisdom. So you two are going to come together here. I do think it's going to be around the holidays in some sort of fashion. This peacock card does indicate to me that they're still very concerned with how things look in the world. So this is a very, you know, obviously 3 winged animals, even though the peacock doesn't fly. The story that it's giving me is that they are moving from this to this through this energy. All right. And they're doing this in secret in this moon energy. And this is also with the moon, right? Their emotions are going through a gigantic transformation. Like they are releasing this, and they don't want to deal with it anymore. But they also are afraid of what you're going to say, is what I'm getting. Go ahead and take one more card here. Look at that. I don't like to predict union, but I do feel union energies here. They're very strong. This is a very high vibrational energy. And you guys are, I would say, psychic intuitives. If you haven't developed those skills, that's something you might want to look into, because it's very important that you hold your energy very steady as this is going on. You know, as you see in the 2 of Cups, he is reaching for her cup. You don't need to reach for his cup. And he is the one that will let you know when he's ready to talk about this. Don't pester him about, and I always say I use the pronouns he and her because it's just easier for me. So don't pester, right? Don't pester and ask what's going on spiritually. Don't ask what's going on emotionally. Just be present here. And it is a strong indication that you need to develop your psychic abilities more. All 3 dragons are bringing this in for you. There is a key here, and there's incredible downloads coming in. So this is an incredibly straightforward reading for me. You just know that you're not going to get much contact or information about what's going on. So cultivating your psychic abilities and having faith, and especially moving into seeing things from a higher perspective and knowing that letting go of control issues and not having to like micromanage what's going on, and just being like, I need to work on my stuff, you need to work on your stuff. I know you hear this a lot. I've heard it a lot. We hear it a lot. It's true though. Oh my God, look at that. That's insane. 2 of Cups twice. Wow, I just took those off the top of both of the decks. Okay, wow, that's like giving me goosebumps, and it's like, I can't believe it. Okay, so union is yours to choose or not to choose. It will be available to you, and they also know that it's available to them, and they know that this is a divine connection, just in case you're not aware of that. It's intense. I'm not gonna lie, this is very, very emotional and intense. And if you get caught up in your mind about it, it's not gonna happen, you know. This is you know, you get to choose one way or another. You get to say yes or no to this. So always remember that it is your decision what will be made. And I want to thank you, Pawan. This was incredible energy. This is amazing. Just, I don't channel energy like that very often, so that's really, really beautiful. And sorry it was short, but that's all there was to it. Things are moving forward for you. And I am offering gigs on Fiverr. One of them is a soulmate, clearing soulmate energy and some other things. And I'll link it in the description box below. And if you want help with that, let me know that you're a twin and I can look further into it, okay? So thank you. Hi, Pal 2. I'm going to go ahead and get started with you. Wow. Pile 1 was insane. This is starting off really nice too. Oh, beautiful. I do want to let you know that this is kind of similar to 1 already, honestly. You know, we are channeling really, really high energies in this reading. It may not be a reading for you. Okay, well, this one may not be moving forward quite as quickly because we're still thinking about doing our healing and investing in ourselves right now and investing in this connection. There is this decision to heal. There is a decision that maybe we aren't as happy on our own as we thought we were, the masculine. He doesn't really want to move forward alone anymore. He's deciding that what he thought was weakness is actually strength, and what he thought was strength is actually weakness. And that if he decides to invest in this and himself, it's not going to be the end of his, you know, freedom. He can be free and also in this relationship that brings him great beauty and light. He's seeing you as extremely powerful, extremely loving, very intelligent. He may see you as being a little bit sharp with your words too, because we've got the Queen of Swords in the last pile. I mean, I'm seeing this right here is a little bit of a Queen of Swords. There's not, you know, there is quite a nice balance of things here. There's a lot of major arcana, but you know, you've got Pentacles, Cups, and Swords. Just no wands, but you do have this Leo energy. So you've got a balance. So I do feel like your person is beginning to move into the Magician energy, even though we don't have it here. Let's take another card. Ah, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. You're going to think that's like a setup, but I knew the Magician was there. That's not the one I wanted. Yeah, he's moving into his Magician energy, and he will be feeling very good about that. That's just so crazy. He is trying to blend in. I don't think that he's going to like be shouting at this from the rooftops or something, because he does, even though he's accessing this intuition, he is still trying to blend into the scene, you know. It's actually a very cute energy he's bringing here. He just doesn't want to be alone anymore. He feels like he's alone in this world, and it does look like he's worked quite hard to amass these tools, and he's like, well, I've got my tools. I still feel kind of broken inside. I don't really want everything to fall apart, but I do want to figure out what's going on with this star over here. And he's a little bit shy. He's a little bit, you know, like, yeah, I can be on my own, but I don't really want to be on my own. I don't want to do my healing alone. I kind of want to move forward, but I don't know how to say that. And he also may be waiting for you to get out of something else. So it's not a tremendous third-party energy here, but this is the indication that he may be a hidden part of your life. He's not quite sure exactly where he stands with you right now. But you are showing up as this pink dragon, which I have to say, when you actually look at the face of it right here, it's quite beautiful. It's quite sweet. And you have the power to reset the karmic balance of this. If you listen to the intro channeled message, this is specifically referencing that for you. You need to show your connection that you are very stable in your divine knowledge, that you enjoy your freedom, but also can connect on a really intimate level in a non-codependent way, in a very secure way. So if you have issues with your attachment style, go ahead and research that and try to work on it. Just, you know, the more you connect to the divine love, the less unstable you feel, because you know that you are connected to your soul, you're connected to love. We all are love, and he will feel that. This will ignite this wand of his. So take that as you will. And he wants to be this magician for you. So this is very, very beautiful. He's feeling himself a little bit, I gotta say. At home alone, he's like, yeah, I'm the man or the woman, whatever, but like, I'm the person and I'm gonna be this person. But then he's like, but I can't tell anyone about that right now. So it's kind of sweet, honestly. And there may be an Aquarius and Aries. You've got, and I told you the other things you have, you've got a nice mixture in here. And so I do offer some gigs on Fiverr if you'd like to, and I am going to be opening up my Patreon school, which I'm excited about. So I really, really thank you for being here, liking, sharing, subscribing, and I really hope this helps. You can leave ideas of what you want me to do in the description box, and you know, I'd love to hear from you guys. So me too. Hello, pile 3. This is the Royal Blue Dragon. Oops. Whatever. How are you today? The first two piles were so interesting to me. This is starting off interestingly. Oh, man. Okay, this is very, very different from the first two piles. Ouch. I am so sorry for what you've been going through. This is very intense. I'm not gonna lie. Very intense. This is happening to move you into your power. Any Libras that are here, I'm sorry. This is actually the deacon, one of the deacons of Libra is this 3 of Swords. Swords and Wands energy, some cups. And yeah, a lot of heartbreak and pain about the conflict of building with this person. He seems confused and it's unfair. He seems to be not connecting with his intuition or his source of his divine nature. I wouldn't be surprised if you were in separation and one of you was going through a divorce or contemplating that, because there's a lot of turmoil in this pile. The good news is that through it, you decide to unblock your heart and he decides to unblock his heart, is what I see happening. This is making you stand in your power and opening to your wisdom. That is the hopeful outcome of this. We have Pisces. It will be moving fast, so that's nice. They want you to keep being playful if you can. They want you to see that they want you to be warm and playful and connect to your unity consciousness. They want you guys to be connected with your family and community and nature. There's a real sense of holistic living here. That's the word that they're giving me. Just try to stop focusing on the conflict, because you have 2 5s and 2 3s here, so we know what's going on. Try to stop fighting for a minute and realize that, you know, you are a center that draws holistically your world together. So they do want me to yeah, not that one, this one. They do want me to tell you to remember that you are the sun at times. They are the sun. You're the sun of the world, of your world. They want you to ignite your passion in a playful manner. They want you to let these swords fall out of your heart. And you can unite. I know it's very difficult, and I'm not telling you just gloss over it, because of course you can't. But in your own majesty, you can draw together people, places, things, and even the forces of nature and divine wisdom to create an intensely powerful Queen of Wands. And that's the way that you're going to get through this. You are going to have to use your emotions in your solar plexus. You are going to have to do some of the healing on your first 3 chakras. And so you can move where you want to move to. It might be physical, it might be emotional, it might be spiritual, and it could be financial. But this is within your capacity, and it is one of the options available to you now, is for you to choose your own power and to really embrace your holistic. They just keep giving me that word over and over again. The holistic nature is the key to this this healing and moving out of this situation, not dwelling on it, not being alone. And you might actually want to become like a holistic practitioner of some kind, or start a holistic center, or there's just a whole range of things you can do once you tap into this beautiful emotional fire that's within you. But you've kind of let it go out right now. You were like, fine, I'm putting out my fire. You don't get it. Nobody gets it. That's that. So, it is. I really love this energy, connecting to it. The first 2 piles were mostly about the masculine. This pile is really about you, and you really need to become this Queen of Wands. They're giving me 6 of Swords, 2 of Wands again, and 8 of Swords. So they're giving me 6 of Swords for some reason. Like, they want me to know, they're saying, you row your own boat. You're the sun. You row your own boat. Get in the boat and row it and remember who you are. So that's what they're telling me, that you're a little bit trapped right now in this. And you can row this boat to wherever you want to row it. Okay? So that's a message for you. I hope it helps you. You know, you are very, very powerful energy. It's really lovely to channel this energy for you. And if you want some help with this, I am offering some gigs on Fiverr. I'll leave the link in the description box below. And I am going to be opening up a Patreon soon, so I'm very excited. That will be more of like lessons and teaching and stuff. So 3047. I thank you very much for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I'm gonna move on to pile 4. Hi, pile 4. All right, let's see what we got for you. Beautiful, lovely. Pile 4. How lovely is this? Uh-oh. The king doesn't want to play though, huh? Okay, this one, like with this. All right, well, we have a wonderful story coming here, don't we? It's going to end up with a very good ending, so I'm sorry to spoil it for you, but whatever's going on now, which is generally in the next like 6 to 9 weeks, you are, I mean, when you have the Empress and the World together, clarified by the 3 of Wands in reverse and the 7 of Pentacles, you know, you kind of know that you're it, right? You kind of know you're it. You are it, and Daddy with Pentacle down here, I don't know. He's got his Ace of Wands out, but he's not exactly sure what to do with it. For whatever reason, he's holding back, and he is going to take that leap, though, so yay. You know, he knows you're it, you know you're it, and this is similar to pile 2, pile 1, sorry. You know, there is a lot of expansion that's gone on here, a lot of very mystical, high-level feminine energy, and you are bringing your soul wisdom into this world in a very lovely way. It's not quite grounded yet, so work on grounding your wisdom, because right now it's a lot of passion and fire. And you are coming to the completion of this cycle where the 2 of you will be looking face to face at each other, and he will be taking a leap with you that will open these new doors. And your soul is remembering each other, or has remembered each other, and there's this very high level spiritual understanding. He just doesn't see himself quite as the Emperor yet, right? He's not even seeing himself as King of Pentacles, but he's gonna get there, so no worries. Yeah, you might be feeling like a page. Oh my God, look at that Empress again. That's insane. Yeah, we had that in pile 1 too. To a repeating card up and down, and that for me is a decision. You know, you get to decide how in your Empress energy that you are. You get to decide. That's your choice. And what it's telling me is that you know it's your choice, because you have understood that other people don't make you the Empress, you make you the Empress. And this may be you starting new creative pursuits, but it also may be him coming to you to get this started, and you saying, look, this is where I'm going, and you can't come to me in Page of Pentacles energy. Like, that offer is not good enough for me. And it also might be him being afraid of you rejecting his Page of Pentacles offer. Like, he might not have the money and the status and the knowledge and, you know, everything the Magician has times 10, in the right amounts for you right now. And you might be like, come back to me while you're the king, okay? I don't even think he's gonna bring it forward to you right now, but he could. Because he definitely sees that you're worth investing in. He definitely knows that you're the High Priestess, you're the Empress, you're all of it, you're his world, and he's afraid, okay? You might want to watch Pile 1, because I do think this one won't move to you together quite as quickly, because there's still some more work to be done here. This is a journey, and it's about the journey, right? You're still in the process of really harnessing your soul creativity into a passion that is going to open that new door for you. It's going to really change everything, and that whole cycle is going to start over again. In fact, it's going to be really a new book. And make sure you watch the first 7 minutes, because that message applies to you really strongly, about building a new building. And yeah, you're doing really, really well. Congratulations. This is beautiful, beautiful energy you're in. And don't forget who you are. Don't come down off your little throne for anybody. You don't need to come down. You're the Empress. Okay? So, yeah, if you'd like some help shifting this energy or shifting their energy, we can do that. I have a gig on Fiverr right now. I'm going to be opening up my Patreon too. So, and I really, really appreciate you being here and helping you discern this information that's coming through for you. It's a real honor. And I really appreciate you liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. It makes me so happy. Thank you so much. Lots of blessings. Bye.